In today's video, we're going to discuss 14 ways to tell if someone is suicidal. Recognizing these signs can help save lives. It's about being a friend, a family member, a human being. We're going to go through these 14 signs to give you the tools to understand what's going on beneath the surface. Remember, this isn't about diagnosing anyone. It's about knowing when to reach out and say, "You're not alone in this." So, let's get started. The first sign is withdrawal. When someone's struggling with suicidal thoughts, they often start to isolate themselves. They pull away from friends, family, and activities they used to enjoy. It's like they're retreating into themselves, trying to cope with the pain. This is a consistent pattern of pulling away, of disengaging from life. They might stop returning calls, cancel plans, or spend most of their time alone. They're disconnecting from the world around them, and that's a big red flag. The second sign is talking about feeling hopeless or having no purpose. When someone starts saying things like, "What's the point?" or "It would be better if I wasn't here," we need to take those words seriously. This feeling of hopelessness is like a weight on their chest, suffocating them. They feel lost, trapped in their own despair. They start to believe that things will never get better. We need to remind them that there is hope, even when they can't see it. Don't brush it off as drama or attention-seeking. Increased use of alcohol or drugs is a big sign. When someone's using substances to numb their pain, it's a sign they're struggling to cope in healthy ways. Substance abuse doesn't make the pain go away, it just postpones it. Increased drinking, drug use, even reckless behavior, these are all cries for help in disguise. Don't ignore them. Extreme mood swings are another sign. For someone struggling with suicidal thoughts, these mood swings can be drastic and unpredictable. One minute they might seem fine, and the next minute they're filled with rage, despair, or anxiety. These mood swings can be confusing and frustrating for everyone involved. They're often a symptom of a deeper emotional struggle. Talking about being a burden to others is a crucial sign. When someone starts saying things like, "You'd be better off without me," alarm bells should be going off. They're consumed by guilt, feeling like they're dragging everyone down. They isolate themselves, convinced they're doing others a favor. It's our job to remind them that they're not a burden and that their life has value. Sleeping too little or too much is often overlooked but important. When someone's struggling with suicidal thoughts, their sleep patterns are often one of the first things to go haywire. They might have trouble falling asleep or sleep all day and still feel exhausted. This inability to find rest just intensifies their feelings of hopelessness and despair. It's a vicious cycle that takes a toll on their mental and physical health. Giving away prized possessions is a major red flag. When someone starts giving away things that are important to them, it can be a sign they're preparing for the end. They're putting their affairs in order, saying goodbye in their own way. It's their way of leaving a piece of themselves behind. Saying goodbye to people as if they won't be seen again is a subtle but powerful sign. They might express their appreciation or apologize for past wrongs. These goodbyes can be heartbreaking because they're often cloaked in an air of finality. They're saying goodbye without saying the words. Engaging in risky or self-destructive behavior is often misunderstood. This can look like driving recklessly, abusing drugs or alcohol, or engaging in dangerous sexual behavior. Oftentimes, this reckless behavior isn't about wanting to die. It's about wanting to feel alive. It's a cry for help, a desperate attempt to numb the pain or escape their reality. Talking about wanting to die or to kill oneself is the most serious sign. When someone starts talking about suicide, we need to take them seriously. This isn't the time to judge or minimize their pain. They might say things like, "I can't take it anymore," or "I wish I was dead." They might talk about ways to kill themselves or make plans for their death. These aren't just idle threats. They're a sign that they're in a lot of pain. Sometimes, the pain is so deep that words aren't enough to express it. They might cry uncontrollably, lash out in anger, or withdraw into themselves. This expression of unbearable pain is a sign that they're reaching their breaking point. Their pain is speaking volumes. Increased anxiety or agitation is often a precursor to suicidal thoughts. They might be restless, unable to sit still, or have trouble concentrating. This heightened anxiety is like a pressure cooker, building until it explodes. They feel overwhelmed, trapped, like they're going to lose control. Loss of interest in activities once enjoyed is a telltale sign. The things that used to bring them joy, they just don't care about anymore. They might stop going to work or school, withdraw from friends and family, or neglect their hobbies. They've lost their spark, their zest for life. A sudden sense of calm or happiness after a period of intense despair can be deceptive. It can be a sign that they've made a decision to end their life. They might seem happy, even euphoric, for the first time in a long time. This sudden shift in mood can be a sign that they're saying goodbye. They're ready to let go. Recognizing the warning signs of suicide is the first step to getting someone the help they need. If you or someone you know is struggling with suicidal thoughts, please reach out for help. You don't have to go through this alone. There are resources available, people who care, and professionals who can help. Call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Talk to a therapist. Reach out to a trusted friend or family member. There is hope, even in the darkest of times. Remember, you're not alone. You might just save a life.